We are in episode 26. Tricks are for kids. I called it.
What up, Cash?
You said your boy. You said
your boy right here. This how you make an entrance.
This is the most toxic podcast ever. My therapist does not like me being a part of this podcast.
It's a crooked pastor.
So quickly, I found some money.
Ain't that the same wine that they serve at church for communion?
Shut up, right?
That's a great question. So
that's a great question.
Yeah, it depends.
Why do I even care no more? I can't. I really can't.
If Stevie was the one cheating, we would know about it. We know that.
We don't know what she said.
I didn't keep her bold because I wanted to get women.
I'm just saying.
For real.
She walk out with a little clutch. You already know.
Go back in your house and live your best life, queen. That's just me. Because Eddie V's is to impress you.
A shitty date means that you didn't put no thought into it and didn't even try.
Hello, welcome back to I'm Sick of Your Shit podcast. Welcome to episode 27, and it is called Dating in Real Life. But before that, we're going to get into Kanye and Drake, Meg Thee Stallion, and we're going to talk a little bit about, this and that. Let's bring on the people. Ray, where you at?
What up, Cash?
Hey, what's up? How you
I
doing
see
tonight?
You rocking that deep rooted, keeping it local. Yeah, keeping it local. I see you. Okay. Yeah, don't do that because ain't nothing up there, but it's all good.
We're not gonna do that every week. Like, we're really not. Either you're gonna buy me some or you're gonna shut up. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Let's bring on the alcoholic.
With a drink in his hand. Boom, called it.
Y'all bullying me this early? See,
don't worry about it.
It be your own people. I'm glad you said that though, Ray. Hold on. I'm glad you said that though, Ray. First of all, what the fuck is up, man? How y'all doing?
We're fine.
How y'all doing?
Hello.
I'm good. I'm great, Kunta.
Y'all looking real sober. So Ray, let me ask you something, bro. We was kicking it at your Sagittarius ball this past weekend, and it was pretty lit. It was pretty live in there. Yeah. You made a comment to Cash about how she's always bullying me about my drinking, and she doesn't remember. She doesn't even remember you making that comment at all.
What comment?
You remember that comment that you made to her?
I didn't make that comment. You making up shit. You
didn't make up. You didn't say to her, you always bullying this nigga about his drinking, and you the alcoholic tonight. You don't remember saying
like that. You were drunk.
I didn't say that.
That's what you're gonna do.
Well, I'm sick of y'all shit. Might have been
I'm sick of y'all shit.
Yeah,
put that on the block, Ray. Put that on the block. You didn't say that.
I didn't say that.
See.
You sure all right. Let's go. I'm sick of y'all shit. Let's go.
You may have heard something else because you was intoxicated.
Nigga, you said that shit right in her fucking face, right in my face.
Do you remember that, Cash?
I don't remember anything. I just told you that she
don't remember the shit, nigga.
But I'm the sober one. I'm the sober one, so I would remember what I said.
Whoa, who said I wasn't sober?
Well, you wasn't sober either.
Way back. we go back like that.
And you
ain't gonna
neither one of y'all alcoholics was sober.
First of all, I was sober. Thank you.
I doubt it.
Let the truth speak for itself.
Yeah, she definitely.
Let the truth speak for herself. She was fucking lit. She was fucking lit.
He said, "I can't wait to get up out of here because I got some dick to suck."
What?
She said something. She said something to that effect. It wasn't quite eloquently. It wasn't quite as eloquent as Ray the Jerk just said it, but ultimately speaking.
What is the purpose of taking?
Oh, here we go. Let him ask the question, producer. What is the purpose? Now, go ahead, ask your question, right?
What's the purpose? It's already out.
What?
Why?
I can't believe you said that. First of all,
producer,
we can't even ask questions. This is who you hired.
Questions.
Like we can't even ask questions. Yeah.
Y'all go ahead, ask y'all questions.
It's too late. It's too late. We just gonna put an app out there for a new producer for the show.
I have a question. I have a question that shouldn't get me taken off the screen.
Are you asking me or the producer?
I'm asking everybody on the floor. Ray informed us what type of energy Cash was on that night, and I said that she didn't quite say it like that. So Cash, do you want to clear the air and tell us explicitly what you might have said that he's referring to? Oh, so you don't remember saying that either. You don't remember saying any of that.
You said you was ready to go suck some dick.
I did not say that.
Ray the jerk. Ray the jerk. Cash.
I wasn't drunk. I don't drink. I know what was said.
I did not say that.
All right, whatever you say, Cash.
I mean, I don't know what my intentions were, but I don't think I would have just said them out loud. Like that.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this, and this is a serious question. Producers, don't kick me off. You did not say that. You didn't say that. So I give you the benefit of the doubt. But after you left the club, did you suck some dick?
I'm not answering that, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey, man.
Come on, man. Why?
Hey, that's okay, Cash. You don't have to answer that. You don't have to.
Y'all bullying me. I see what we're doing this week. All right.
No, I said you don't. I said you don't have to.
You ain't got to answer, because if you answer that,
I can understand.
You're gonna get text messages and saying, "Oh, who dick did you suck?" Because it wasn't mine. So yeah, don't
it's already too late now. Like I don't even want to check my phone at this point. But
it ain't too late because you never admitted to it.
Yeah, because
did she? Did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
She sucked some dick.
Straight face. I said no.
She sucked some dick Saturday night.
Hands off. Hands off. I'm hands off over here. I'm hands off over here.
I can't get
no kick it though. It was a good time, right? That was a real cold ass event, bro. Straight up.
Thank you very much. Thank y'all for coming out.
We came out, yeah.
I see you back to the Dennis Rodman color, Cash.
Yeah, I just haven't changed it yet. I haven't decided where I'm going next, so just flying.
That shit, you know what? We should change that from the Dennis Rodman color. That's the Nick Cannon color now. Nick Cannon should get that title.
When was Nick Cannon?
Or we can also say Cisco.
Or maybe even Demolition Man, Lil Wesley.
I do the Demolition Man one. Yep, Demolition
Definitely
Man.
Demolition Man.
The villain from Rush Hour 2, the little Asian guy. He had like the little blonde.
Dylan.
Yeah.
What
else?
Was it
what's the movie Meteor Man and all the little blonde hair people?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, you know what? Meteor Man definitely fits you.
Yeah, because they had like the little kids.
Yeah.
So
somebody in the comments said, "Tell old girl I said hi," and I don't know if they're talking about you, Cash.
Well, that's the only
She's
girl
right there on the screen. She's right there on the screen for you. You talking to us like on the same screen that you talking to her on. So,
bro, did you see the way she peeped that? Hi, Melvin.
Cause we know. Man, come on, man. Don't do that. I'm just acknowledging who told me hi.
He almost said his name like his name. Nate.
Right. Like,
I don't like y'all this week. For real. Producer. Like, come on.
We not saying nothing bad for him to remove.
But it's usually on my side.
We're just pointing out
just saying that you was real pleasant and kind.
I'm always pleasant.
Did you see Melvin Saturday?
I'm always pleasant and kind. Yeah.
Did you see Melvin Saturday at the party?
Yeah, I did see him Saturday.
What do you have on?
I don't remember.
And you said you wasn't lit. And you said you wasn't lit. Yeah.
Why? Like, I just remember everybody. He had on white.
No, he didn't. It's not that hard to remember what he had on. He looked like Dick
Tracy. Was it yellow?
Yeah.
Boom! I do remember. Thank you.
Yeah.
You said he looked like Dick Tracy, Ray?
He had a Dick
Tracy. I don't know about all
that.
Let me listen. Let me get off of this before y'all get on me, because this is just prime real estate waiting to happen right now.
I mean, you definitely was coming straight from Wakanda with your outfit on, which I expected nothing less from.
I always am, and I always fucking am.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying? Didn't expect nothing less from you. You was clean.
Wakanda forever. Black Panther.
I'm representing the royal party every time I'm out.
We feel you.
Yeah, see, people were saying Wakanda to me, and I'm like, y'all some fucking stupid ass people, because I clearly represent the prince back in the 18th century, not no Wakanda shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you black though, so you know black.
It doesn't matter.
It
It doesn't matter. I look nothing like Wakanda at all. Nothing.
But it just automatically gets.
That's just dumbass black
together.
people. What's dumbass color folks always want to say Wakanda coming to America.
Why you always got to be a grumpy old man? And you be talking
I'm not
about
a grumpy old man. As you can see at my party, I had a great time. I looked great. I kicked it with my people. Wasn't none grumpy about it.
Ray, you did yell
reflecting.
at and cussed out a few folks at the party. You cussed
No,
us out at the door.
No,
you
I
cussed
did
us
not.
out at the door for not following instructions.
I didn't cuss anybody out.
I cussed out at the door.
I didn't cuss anybody out. I told you that you should have been up here in the front, not in line. But I didn't cuss at nobody.
We didn't. It was some folks in line. We didn't want to just get in front of them, man.
I sent
Right
in
Yeah,
the
they want to
text.
follow instructions.
In the text, it said, "Go to the front, not get in line.
Bro.
Go to the front of the door where it says VIP tables."
Yeah,
Yeah.
we was a little lit, and we was trying
already.
to
Yeah, you color folks have a hard time following directions. Seriously.
Colored folks.
Yeah, color folks.
That's self-hate, bro. That's self-hate. Stop doing that.
Oh, it's
Stop
self-hate
doing
because I'd rather be white. Okay, all right.
Whoa.
No, that was the time. That was the time to take them off the screen. If it was any time, producer.
Where'd that come from? Wow,
But why would the
unexpected.
producer take me off the screen because I choose to be a different color? To me, that would
Bro,
be
now
him
stop
hating
that shit,
me.
bro. Stop.
It would be
Stop
him hating
that,
me.
You don't. But Ray, you don't really feel like that, bro.
Yeah,
Now I don't see why. Not why. They have all the fun. They can go to clubs and not get shot. You know what I'm saying?
They have
you ain't never got shot. You ain't never got shot at no club. You ain't never got shot
at a club, but I've been around all that. How many white clubs been shot up by white people?
But white kids, white people get shot up in different places.
At schools, yeah. Fuck school. Don't go to school. We're talking about clubs.
Don't go to school, right?
Bro, I'm sick of your shit, bro. You always set me up. I'm sick of your shit, cuz.
All right, let's get into some updates this week. So, recently, Travis Scott was removed from the Coachella lineup, which really wasn't a shock, that everybody kind of saw that coming. But the shock was his team reached back out to them and were like, hey, we'll do the show for free. And they were still like, nah, we're good.
Wow, your free show is no good here.
Your free show is no good. So it's just kind of more fallout, from everything that happened at his festival. And I'm just kind of wondering, like, how far it's gonna go for him.
Is he ruined? Is this the end of Travis Scott as we know it? That's the real question, because that's major for him to be taken out of the festivals. I also saw like he had a drink or something that was on the shelves that got discontinued.
Yeah.
So people are pulling out left and right, and it's crazy. But I don't know if he should get this sort of a cancellation or sort of backlash. I think he's already named it a number of lawsuits, and we should just let those play out. But I don't think that we should just definitely, like one of the commenters said, he's blackballed. I don't think that he should be blackballed completely for this, because while he does have some responsibility in what happened, like we talked about before, I don't think that this is all solely his fault. So I don't
think the interview he did help. He did.
Yeah, he did an interview with Charlemagne.
Yeah, and I don't think that helped at all. I think that probably made things worse. He did not come off well in that interview at all. I don't know if he's ever been.
It seemed like he didn't have any
speaker.
Yeah, he didn't have any.
I mean, he's never really been that type, has he? So
he should have had a publicist or some attorneys or something. I don't know. That interview, I agree, it didn't help him at all. So I don't know, but I still don't think that they should be pulling out from him like they doing. I mean,
so remember we had the conversation before when it comes to black celebrities, how we're so quick to turn on us and we get pulled from shit, and white artists can do the same shit, other shit, and they still get support from America. This is an example. But no.
Well, wasn't he more popular in the white culture though?
No, but I'm saying is, but it's not the white fans that's blackballing him. It's black people. It's Coachella. It's businesses. The white fans are still going to support him. What I'm saying is, a black artist is being blackballed once again. Yeah. However, I guarantee if this would have been Garth Brooks, Adele, that happened at their concert, same exact scenario, they would have been supporting her. You know, I don't feel like he should be held responsible to the limit that he has. You know,
Yeah,
It's
where
I
one of
don't
those
think that he should
situations
either.
like, you know, you
But
still a nigga. That's what Ray's saying.
that's
Like
yeah,
they
exactly
remind
yeah,
us that you still nigga every time.
because for free he can't even be on the show. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
Not
They were
even
like,
free.
sorry.
no.
Yes, he is responsible for some of it, but not all of it. You know, and they're
I mean, I
literally putting
think
him on
he
that.
would have to change the culture of his shows, you know, for him to
But
find a
that's a
way
lot
out
of
of this.
people. A lot of
Yeah,
people
I'm
should
just
change
saying.
the
I'm not
culture of
saying
their
that he
shows.
should be
A lot
blackballed
of
at all,
if
but I
we're
don't think
talking
he should
about,
continue the
but if
same
we're
way.
talking about how people do shows, we can go all the way back to the clown. What's the clown?
Insane clown posse.
Insane Clown Posse. They were
Oh
famous
no,
for
don't do
doing
that.
this same. No. They were famous for doing this same shit. You
Yeah, I
know,
mean, you can compare the two.
so it's like, why is it okay that they got away with it and they were white, but now a black artist is doing similar things, and because someone died, now it's an issue. If it was a issue, it should have been an issue before someone lost their life. Don't wait
Yeah.
until something bad happens to say we need to correct this, and then
And
you
you
Yeah,
talking
totally
about the
miss it.
nature of the shows. You talking about the
Yeah,
the
nature
the
of the
nature of
nature
the
of the
shows
show.
show.
being
Yeah,
an
Yeah.
issue.
Don't wait till something bad happens, you know, because we can all see the people who go there can say, oh my God, I know something's going to happen. But no one cared until it happened.
right. I mean, I don't think that he's completely done or completely canceled. I think he is gonna have to like duck off for a while. I don't think him doing a show as early as Coachella was a good idea anyway.
Yeah, that I
So,
agree with. I think
yeah, I
he
think
should have chilled.
yeah, yeah, I think him trying to do that show in the first place was just too soon, you know,
Yeah,
regardless. So I don't think that he's completely canceled, but I do think that he kind of needs to step away, let these lawsuits kind of settle before he
right.
thinks
And
about
that's what
doing
it
any
is, you
type of
know.
show.
That's what it is. A lot of people don't want to touch him because of those lawsuits. And I
Yeah.
get that part, but it's still wrong in my opinion. You know,
I mean, it's wrong
Yeah,
and
for
it's
him.
not. He should have backed out. They shouldn't have had to drop him. He should have been the one that be like, hey, maybe I shouldn't have been doing any shows
It's
right
too
now.
soon. It's too soon for me
Yeah.
to be out here right now. He should
Yeah.
have took that initiative.
So
What you
maybe he
speaking.
kind of forced their hand to where they felt like they had to tell him, like, hey, you can't do this. But I mean, I see why it's wrong, but I also get why they were like, hell no, you can't do no show right now. No.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And
What else?
then
What else
we
is going
also,
on?
well, Derek Chauvin, I never know if I'm saying his last name right, but Derek Chauvin recently pleaded guilty, and
He
which is
changed his
probably a
plea.
really, well, yeah, he changed his plea to guilty, and then he actually did it today,
Yeah.
which was probably a great idea for him because that separates him from the other cops who still have to stand trial for what was it? Not neglecting his civil rights, but I forgot what.
Well,
It
it's a
was.
federal case. It's a federal
Yeah.
case that they still have to go before a trial on as
Yeah.
far as violating his civil rights. And I'm not
There you
sure
go,
if the other
violating.
officers, if all of them had all pled not guilty, but
They
they
did.
did report that.
No,
They
that's
all reported not guilty.
ain't that the one?
And-
Didn't he plead guilty so he would not have to go to trial for violating his civil rights?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they still do.
but it's multiple. All of the officers involved have that same charge, and I think
Mhm.
they all originally pled not guilty. But now Derek Chauvin, or however you say his name, he's changed his plea to guilty, and so now he won't have a trial
Right.
for that.
Derek,
But I
bitch,
don't
man,
have the other
motherfucker.
officers. The other officers that they
they-
all pled not guilty.
Yeah, and they still are all
And they still haven't
scheduled
changed.
they're all still scheduled to go on trial for it. They all have to go on trial together. They did file a motion to try to get all of their cases separated, but that was denied. So, yep.
For the federal
that's what
case.
happened. Yeah, they all wanted to have separate
yeah.
trials, but the
Well, I'll
judge
say
denied
this:
it.
if that trial is all together with them going to court together, if one of them changed they plea to guilty, then it's going to be a domino effect. Because if he did that, especially knowing that he was fighting for his rights and fighting for his life in the murder trial, if he changed his plea to guilty, then somebody must have told him some information, his attorneys or somebody. He was given some information that, look, if this goes to trial, y'all not gonna win it. So if he changes it, then it's probably gonna be a domino effect with those other officers. But they all need to fucking be found guilty anyway, of whether it's the actual criminal charge or the civil rights violation charge. They need to be found guilty. So fuck them all.
All right.
Sure they will. Well, hopefully. All right. Well, we had another Chiefs win this Sunday. I'm sure you guys all watched the game. Ray, did you go to? No, I'm not sure if you went to. Was it here this week?
The game? Yeah, it was in Kansas City. Another win. We got a lot of players on the COVID list. So tomorrow, the game is actually tomorrow against the Chargers, and we have a lot of players on the COVID list. So don't know how we're going to fare, and we're going up against a good, Los Angeles Chargers team. Something, even with the state of sports, not even just the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, there are a lot of players on that COVID list all of a sudden, man. And I don't know if it's this new strain that's coming out or what, but good Lord, a lot of leagues have been hit with this shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. I've been seeing that. Yeah, I've been seeing that left and right, like you said, with the NBA, because they were talking about that last night during the game where, Steph broke the record. I know we was going to talk about that. Steph broke that record for, most three-pointers made, but they were talking about, a lot of the players being out for the COVID protocol. So, right, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. It is happening across the leagues.
Yeah. Shout out to Steph Curry, man, for taking over the number one three-point shooter, three-point attempts made in the NBA, and in such a quick pace, quicker, like 500, 600 games.
It was 500 games, 511 games earlier than Ray Allen when he broke the record from Reggie Miller.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. And what else is crazy about that is, Steph, he got drafted. I think he came in the league in 2009, and he wasn't the Steph Curry that we know him as today when he first came in the league. It took him a few years. He almost had sort of that Kobe similar story where it kind of took him a few years before he became one of those top players that we talk about. So, best shooter in history, like one of the commenters said. I don't know if anybody will beat that record, but I will say Trae Young, that young boy Trae Young, he's having an earlier start to his career than Steph Curry did.
He has no chance of catching Steph Curry in three-point
He
shooting.
ain't gonna never catch him.
He would never catch him.
Ooh,
never.
Okay.
He may go down in history as one of the top 3-point shooters, but he won't catch Steph Curry.
He won't catch Steph.
He won't catch Steph Curry. Nope.
Man, wait a minute. Man.
He's a good shooter, but he don't have it like Steph. Steph can fire from anywhere. Trae Young.
Yeah, but like I was just saying, like Steph Curry, it took him a few years to get to that point where he was making those crazy shots. Trae Young coming to the league doing it already.
I wouldn't say it took him a few years. I think it only took past his rookie season, because his rookie season, he was lighting it up. It just wasn't like it is now, but his rookie season, he was actually lighting it up. And they did a graphic of how the three-point attempts have increased since Steph Curry has been in the league. Back in our day, we do layups. You do a fast break, we go into the cup. Nowadays, you do a fast break, you got people going out past the three-point line, want to shoot threes. And that's
why I think Trae Young might catch him because this is only his second or third season.
Never going to catch him.
All right, we'll see.
Never going to catch him.
I think we boring Cash. I think Cash is bored right now with the sports conversation.
That's okay, because if she wants a man to be in her life, she has to get used to these type of topics and participate.
She does. Cash, if you don't want to be a cat lady, then you need to get with these type of conversations amongst fans.
Or you can be single the rest of your life. You choose. Being bald-headed with earrings. You choose.
Oh, see, now I didn't go that far.
I'm not saying her bald head is wrong or nothing. I'm not saying it's ugly, because I've always said her bald head looks good, but I'm saying she won't grow hair no more if she doesn't get a man.
What? I won't grow hair. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. I'm going to write that down.
Look at all the bald head women. They single.
I don't think that's correct. Look at Jada. She's doing pretty good.
Jada.
Look at Jada.
She's single. Jada's
Jada's not single.
How come she ain't?
What do you mean Jada's single?
She's single.
Wait a minute. Jada's married, bro.
Jada is single.
Man, shut up, Ray. We not doing that.
Jada got
that man
a man.
Is, right.
She might got many men that are in love with her. But she got at least one.
That does not mean that she's single.
She fucked Tupac. She fucking
that was before she was married.
Please don't do this. Please don't do this. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna keep doing this to Tupac. They both have said that they
what's the singer nigga?
Stop doing that.
What's the singer dude she fucked?
August Alsina.
August. She's single. Jada's single.
She's married and living her best life.
Oh,
yeah. She's doing both at the
y'all niggas
same time.
Use a hoe. Oh,
wait a minute.
That does not make her.
Hold on, Cash. Cash, you said that that's something to look up to. She's married and she's living her best life. Is that what y'all look up to? Is that what y'all striving for in these days?
I cannot speak for everyone, but there might be some women who strive for that. Y'all gotta mind y'all business, because if it was a man, y'all be cheering them on. So don't do that.
No, fuck that.
Not a married man. No, we would say you need to respect your vows, you married man.
But if they know,
you say that all the time.
You act like they don't have an open relationship. Obviously, they both know.
You know what? Wait, no.
Y'all think Will just sitting on the sideline and he ain't doing nothing?
Have we seen Will? Have we seen Will lately? Will looks stressed. He looks like, I don't want to be talking about this shit. I hate that I'm going through it. I don't know
like
if
how y'all
Will
like
has
to
been
assume other people's lives.
You know what?
Okay,
that's because his side chick broke up with him. We don't know that.
Very biased, Cash. You have a biased opinion because you're always taking up for women.
I just said maybe his side chick broke up with him.
I've never seen you take up for a man.
That's
because that's what y'all do.
If we, you know what? Wait, Ray. You know what? I did see her take up
for women.
I did see her take up for Lil Nas X.
That's a woman.
He's not a woman. He identifies as a male.
Wait a minute, don't do that. He identifies as a male.
A man can't get pregnant. Only a woman can.
He's not. We're not. Nope. We're
Did he not post pictures of him being pregnant?
Moving on.
He was pregnant with his album.
Of him being pregnant?
But it wasn't a baby. It was him pregnant with his album. Like
it doesn't matter.
It was like
only
like
a woman can get pregnant.
When Dennis Rodman wore the wedding dress and he was married in his book.
Wearing a wedding dress and showing and being pregnant are two different things.
Can you marry?
How are you going to defend either? Wait a minute. See, this is that bias.
I'm not defending neither one of them. I'm saying going in, showing America that you have a baby inside of you, regardless if you want to say it was an album, it still was a baby bump.
Wait a minute. I'm saying you saying that a baby bump is different than a man wearing a wedding dress.
Huge
They're
difference.
both publicity stunts.
Yes,
what are you
huge
talking
difference.
about?
Huge difference. Celebrities, actors, people in
movies. They were both done for attention. No,
people in movies. The only male that I know that's ever acted like he was pregnant for a movie, I think, was Arnold Schwarzenegger or some shit. I don't know anybody else that acted pregnant in a movie.
The dude that played Tommy Egan from Power, he did it in something that he played in. He was pregnant.
Really?
The dude that played Tommy Egan, the white boy. I ain't never seen that picture of Tommy Egan pregnant.
Nah.
Look it up on your phone. Look up, type it in like a Tommy Egan pregnant.
Yeah, I'm not denying it. I haven't seen it.
But what I'm saying is this way: you only are taking up for that wedding dress because it was Dennis Rodman and you was a big Bulls fan.
No, Dennis Rodman is weird. Supportive. It's Dennis Rodman is weird, but
that's the same fucking shit, bro.
It's not the same shit. It's not the same shit. You know, Young Thug dresses. He wears skirts because he say he got that chop up under there if you got a problem.
Bro,
you know
that's
what I'm saying?
The same fucking difference.
He said, I'm wearing this long motherfucking dress for anybody that got a problem. That's what Young Thug said. But a boy faking like he pregnant, nah, it's two different things.
They're both publicity stunts. That's how it was. That's what it was
they
for.
Are true.
Right.
They are.
Right,
yes.
Right. Would you ever wear a dress?
As a costume, yeah.
He's fucking lying, people. He's fucking
Did
lying.
he get taken off the screen
He
for
got
that?
taken off because the producer know he's fucking lying. Producer done known this nigga long enough to know Ray is not putting on a fucking dress.
I dressed up for Madea for Halloween one year. Yes, I would do that.
And you had on a dress.
Yes, I had on a grandma dress.
All right.
But that's
All right,
kind
I'm
of.
done with it. You got it.
I don't know if that counts. Does that Madea count? I don't know. I guess it counts.
I don't understand why.
It don't really count.
Why am I getting kicked off the screen because I dressed up for Halloween as Madea,
I think the
a
Madea
billionaire?
Because you're dressing up as Tyler
No, bring him
Perry.
back, producer. Stop doing that shit, producer. Wait. So Ray, you.
Because you're dressing up as Tyler Perry, right? Like,
yes.
So that's different.
It is.
But you're
definitely
not going full woman.
Yeah, it wasn't for a woman. It was Madea as a Halloween
But that's
costume.
what he's saying. You wouldn't go like full.
No,
woman.
I'm not going full woman.
I'm saying that the nigga, I think he lying about the Madea shit. I like.
No, I'm dead ass serious. I dressed up for Madea.
When, bro?
Yeah, well, that's not the same. I know you wouldn't wear a wedding dress.
It was like 08. I'm not bullshitting. One thing about me, I'm always gonna do what I want to do. I didn't wear no lipstick. I didn't do no women shit, but I dressed up like Madea.
Did you have a wig on too? You had a wig on?
I had a wig on.
Wow. Yeah. I'd like to see these pictures, my nigga. I like to see these pictures.
How else can I dress up as Madea without a wig? It's a Halloween costume. I didn't just wake up one day and say I'm wearing a dress.
Do you see the comment?
Producer, if gone with that BS was a person. If gone with that bullshit was a
producer, get on that shit. He probably gonna take me off the screen right now just because I'm speaking on the fucking comment.
I wasn't quick enough.
Yeah.
When we need them,
I don't get it, man. I don't even get why we getting take off the screen. It's a podcast. We should be able to say what we want.
Now, Ray, sometimes you push that shit. Don't play. You like to push that.
I'll push your wig back.
I don't have one. We ain't got to worry about that problem.
Cash, you don't wear wigs? You don't wear wigs? Because that seems to be a plague in the female community.
A plague?
Yeah, I called it a fucking plague, like the long eyelashes. Y'all wear a lot of
wearing wigs is not a plague. Like, calm down.
But you don't wear wigs?
No, I don't wear wigs.
But
it's not because I think any way about it, huh?
Do you wear the long broomstick straw eyelashes? Do you do that?
No, because I have glasses. They can't be too long or they like push up against my glasses.
But you do wear lashes.
Yeah. You want a pair?
Okay. No. I don't want a pair. I don't ever want to see a pair laying around or any of that shit.
Well, yeah. I'm sure you got some things that your wife don't want to see laying around, but she puts up with it.
It ain't lashes, motherfucker.
Well, whatever.
All right, so what else we got?
All right. Well, okay, that picture of Tommy pregnant was a little disturbing.
You did see it. You did see it. I wasn't lying.
I'm gonna have to look back into like why that even happened because what the hell. But
defense,
anyway, did that come out?
He's an actor. In his defense, he's an actor, and so I do feel what Ray is saying about Lil Nas X. But in his defense, it was for album promo, so it wasn't an actual baby.
Y'all act like he walked around for 9 months and like was steadily growing or something. Like
well, he would. Lil Nas X, your boy would.
I could see him totally doing something like that, but in this case, he didn't. But all right, let's get into her trending topics because I really want to talk about this one because I think it's so fucking ridiculous.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Anytime you do this, Amber Alert. Amber Alert in the background.
So there's a video. Do we need some time to pull it up? I'll go ahead and set it up while we get that pulled up. There's a video of a wedding recently. And, there's this big trend during weddings, where the brides kind of dance for the groom. Where this one was kind of taken to like the 1000th level. Can we pull it up? Can we show the video? The little I really care about your heart. I hate being apart. Show it till you do it. You can never say how it Yikes. Oh my God. That was somebody's wedding.
No, it
Oh my
wasn't.
God.
Wait, no, for real.
That was somebody's
Okay.
wedding. Yeah, that was a wedding.
No, that's a costume party. That's okay, because
No,
what you're saying is if that's
it's
somebody's
reception. It's the wedding
if that's
reception.
somebody's wedding reception, then those were the bridesmaids. That's what you want to get me to believe. That
Those
the
are the
bridesmaids
bridesmaids dancing
was
in the
out there shaking
background.
ass. Okay.
And then the
No.
bride is the one with the ass like completely out. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody in the comments said
What was
what
wrong
was
with
wrong
it?
with it. Go back. What was that? Raisa Lee. Risa Lee Chapman. She wants to know what was wrong with it. Okay. So here's what I saw that was wrong with it. Aside from the bridesmaids being backup dancers at the strip club, the bride, was that her wedding dress that we watched her in with her ass hanging out? Her ass was hanging out. The bride.
It's the dress. Maybe it's the dress. I've seen.
But was that her wedding dress, or did she put that on for the reception and the routine? Because
it was probably
that's her wedding dress.
For the routine. It was probably just put on for the routine. Because, there's this trend where they do like the dances, for the groom afterwards, which, I get, I just don't understand why it was that dress. Like, why did your ass, like, it was kids. You can see the kids right there.
The thing is, this generation, they celebrate, sexuality. They are okay with, putting their wives out there, you know what I mean, to be seen by America. Even if you look at, I won't even say this generation necessarily, but I will say this era, because even if you look at Gucci Man, him and his wife attended an event where her titties was
got her ass and her titties out.
Yeah. And I'm just like, why would you want to be around your boys and your wife's titties are just right there, seen? They not hidden, none, had a little share shirt on or some shit. I don't get this era, man, where they okay with this. They go on vacations.
Swinger wedding.
They want to fuck on balconies and show the world that we fucking on balconies. It's like, what's up with this thrill? In my opinion, it's just disrespectful to your girl. It's like where are the principles? They always talk about love not lasting and this and this and that. It's because y'all want to do this shit. Y'all want everybody to see what the fuck is going on in your life instead of it being private.
It's no excuse for that. It's no excuse. Like, why would you be okay whether it was for the wedding reception or the full ceremony or not? Why would you be okay as a man with your wife, somebody that you marrying on that day, having her ass out like that? Now, if you want to have her dancing,
I was really disturbed by the bare feet too. I ain't like that. The bare feet really.
They didn't have their shoes. They didn't have no shoes on either.
She didn't have her shoes on.
Okay, so he married a stripper then. Like, let's just put it out there. This is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you marry a fucking stripper. She gonna show up to the wedding reception with her ass out. She gonna take her fucking shoes off so she can be comfortable while she twerking it and dropping it low. Not me. That ain't, see, because the thing about, like Ray said, and I think this is what he's alluding to, when you marry somebody, it's a different level of sacredness, a different level of respect for each other, that when y'all take that step. So while you might have been cool with this shit before you was married, this ain't the move. It definitely ain't the move when we at this celebration, this ceremony to honor and celebrate our union. That's not the time or the place for you to, if you want to give your husband that sort of a show after the reception, that's fine. If y'all swingers and you want to invite the bridesmaids to that show after the reception, and y'all do that in private,
there were kids.
You can't do that. Like, there should be some level of sacredness when a man chooses a wife. I just, it's no way. I'm sick of that shit. Whoever the fuck they are. And that's a real video. Y'all telling me that's a real wedding?
Yeah.
What do you mean as far as in the comments? It said he disagree, Holly. How you come in is how you going out. What do you mean by that? Because I don't get what you mean as far as when it comes to.
Oh, like you can't expect them to change after you're married. Is that what you mean, Casey Lee?
Well,
Because
I think
I can understand that if you marry a stripper, you know what she does. However, we're talking about but at a wedding, though, not at a strip club.
You don't do this shit in front of your family and your loved ones. Not for that event. Y'all can do that shit at the hotel suite after the reception.
If they started like that, then the wedding don't change nothing.
Yeah, I disagree with that. Yeah, I disagree with that.
Yeah.
There's a time and a place, because it's not it's not saying, hey, stop stripping. If you married a stripper, you're not saying, oh, I need you to stop stripping, because that would be wrong. If your boys, your family went to a strip club,
you're not saying,
hold on, bro. If your family went into a strip club in her place of employment, that's different. But we're talking about a wedding that has, like she said, children, grandma, grandpa, uncles, aunties, elders. That's inappropriate.
Oh, somebody said, would it be wrong? Wait, would it be wrong if someone started throwing ones? No, and you can't even be mad. He could not have been mad if one of his homeboys came up there and started throwing some ones. Because how can you be mad?
Well, listen, let me say this. This is a funny story. But, my wife, she's Nigerian, and that's part of the Nigerian culture at these celebrations. People start spraying money, right? The first time I was at one of these events, it was a graduation party, right? And people started dancing, the person that graduated, and people got out on the floor and started throwing money. And I looked to the left and right because I'm thinking this is disrespectful. You treating them like strippers. So I don't know if it would have been disrespectful to just start throwing ones, but in that situation where they half-ass fucking naked, that they throwing ones for that, and it ain't because of some other tradition.
Exactly. It's different, but I'd have
been mad as a motherfucker if my wife got her ass out and somebody started throwing ones, because that's why they throwing them. They're not throwing them because of some other tradition.
If you have let her go far enough as to do that and let her have her ass out, I'm sorry, like, you cannot be mad if somebody starts throwing some ones. Like,
AC Lee, I wasn't saying that. I was saying that the whole throwing money shit, like when you from the hood, you might look at that immediately as, because that's what I did the first time I was at a Nigerian party.
But that was different.
And I was like, what the fuck? They in here treating them like they strippers, but that's a tradition. But what I'm saying is, when you at a hood, that's a hood wedding. That wasn't no Nigerian celebration. I can tell you that right now. If they would have started throwing wands, they was doing it because the bride had her fucking ass out. Looks like the groom was enjoying the show.
Yeah, the groom is going to enjoy the show. I mean, like I said, if you're okay with your wife doing that, then our opinion is, it doesn't matter, because you're okay with it. But if I didn't know she was going to do that and she came out with her ass out, I would have stopped that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my friends looking at my wife's ass.
Like, did he know? That's a good question. Like,
but he didn't stop it. I would have stopped that shit. I'm sorry. If my wife came out with that type of dress on at our reception, I would have stopped that shit.
But we don't know if he did know, like, because usually those dances are kind of like surprises.
He didn't stop the shit.
I mean, either way, whether he knew or he didn't know, he didn't stop.
It's like if your husband come out and he got on a stripper thing with his dick in one of them things, you gonna let that go on?
Yeah. You not gonna just
exactly. I'm stopping that shit.
She
come out.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna just say this: they not gonna last 5 years.
Damn.
Let me just say that.
I wouldn't say that, because this is why I say this, bro.
You need a fucking stripper, bro. You ain't a stripper. Fuck that.
Bro, if he's okay with that, that's something we can, that's their life. He may be okay with how she is.
We can piggyback off that. We can piggyback off of that, because look at how that whole sex tape with Hitman Holla that came out, right? He released a statement where he's like, no, it is, because he released a statement where, like, my girl know what I did. She's okay with what I did. And that just goes more to what Ray was saying. Like, people are more and more okay with just, kind of putting it all out there and being like, fuck it. So you can't necessarily say that they won't last.
Yeah. I'm saying they won't last because he married a stripper. And I don't know Hitman Holla, his girlfriend's behavior or history. But if she's a stripper, then they're not gonna last either.
I'm not even saying that she's a stripper, but I'm just saying with being okay with somebody being sexually out there like that.
Well, in that situation with Hitman Holla, I actually felt like it was wrong of the person to record it because per him, he put it in the close friends of his Snap, you know, which are people that they trust. So if they're doing that, she's okay with it. You know, and that's why I said we can't be mad with what a couple is okay with. We wouldn't do it.
That's the same thing with the wedding. If they're okay with it,
they're okay with it, you know.
But he ain't stopped the wedding, so
it just ain't for me. Yeah, it ain't for me. It ain't for you. It ain't happening. But for Hitman Holla, for his friend to record that and then upload it, if that's how it happened, that's wrong as fuck. Or to send it to somebody, that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why you're a close friend. It was for your eyes only.
That's weird. So.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that for my close friends. I'm not.
I'm not saying y'all sending y'all close friends
a collage of sex tapes.
Right. I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that for my close friends. Like that. That's not what we're doing.
That's a weird flex.
You know,
like anniversary.
Why did he do that? Like, was there? You said it was for the anniversary.
Something.
I mean, it happened on there. I mean, he tried to give like some explanation of it, but it didn't really make sense.
It didn't make sense. But that's why I said this era, they are so okay with exploiting their women nowadays, man. Yeah, it's like even with me, I don't call my women bitches. You know, I don't say that's my bitch. I don't do that. I call them my lady. You know, call them by name. This new era, this new generation, it's definitely become more disrespectful to women, in my opinion. And women are okay with it. So it's just not, you know, men are being disrespectful. It's women are okay with not saying every woman, Cash. Okay. I'm saying women are okay with saying I'm his bitch. That's a fact.
I mean, you do see it like in the younger generation. I mean, it is almost like, not saying that it didn't happen
wait a minute.
We were younger.
Is that really saying, a younger generation
that's
thing?
That's what I just said. Not saying that it wasn't when we were younger also. Okay. But now, I mean, I think it's more of a badge of honor. Back when we were younger, it was kind of like not the norm. You know,
calling somebody a bitch back in the day was fighting words.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't the norm. You had every now and then a dude and a female that you heard kind of refer to each other like that. Right. But it wasn't to the magnitude that we see it now.
It was the norm. It was the norm in the primary circle from where I came from. Just hood motherfuckers. That's my bitch. And the chick would say, that's my nigga.
That was one group of people. But now it's just like
you saying it's spilled outside of the hood.
I mean,
very much so.
The majority of people definitely say that. They refer to their women as their bitch. And I just don't
definitely
do that.
think it's out of the hood. I
feel like it's disrespectful. I don't think women should allow that. I think they should, you know, well, this is the thing. Women, it to me, it's two different classes of respect. You have one woman, one group of class that's not playing that shit. You're going to call me by my name. You're going to address me as and treat me as a lady. Then you have that other class of women who they are okay with it. They don't look at it as disrespectful. And it's not a diss to them. It's just, I feel like they have adjusted to how America is. And they are okay with saying, I'm his bitch. That's my, you know, dude saying that's my bitch.
You know what I think,
it's
Ray?
I think like dialect change. Like the difference between nigger and nigga. I think.
But I think that it's deeper than that. I think that it just boils down back to your relationship with that person, because it's some of my niggas that I know who I call my nigga daily. They don't let everybody call them nigga, right? Like, and I think that it's the same thing with women. Women, y'all call each other bitch this and bitch that, but that's because y'all got that relationship with the individual who's saying it. I think that same thing can be said for the man that calls a woman his bitch, or, you know, vice versa. You know, that's my nigga. I think that's what it is. I think it just goes back to like the individual relationships with who's saying it, because you're not just going to allow anybody to call you a bitch.
Right. But I mean, yeah. Like I said, I mean, it always depends on the person, but I do think it's a little bit of a mainstream thing now.
Right.
Than it was.
Cash, are you okay with your man calling you his bitch?
No.
See, I was just about to do that. I was about to go there. I was about to say, Cash, is there anybody in the world, any individual in the world, if they said, "Hey, bitch," would you be okay with it?
Nah,
if there's anybody that you know, nobody in your life.
We're not good from that point, though. No,
What about during sex?
You said what?
What about during sex?
Take during sex,
bitch.
She heard you.
No.
No, I didn't hear him. So shut up. I thought he said a name. I thought he said Darren Sachs. I was like, who's that?
I said during sex, like him saying, "Take this dick, bitch."
Nah, that's gonna like completely throw me out of it. Nah, I'm good.
Wow. Okay, well then let me ask you this, and forgive me, producer, don't take me off the screen. Maybe not bitch, but are there any derogatory or degrading names that a man can call you during sex that you would be okay with?
No.
None at all.
No.
Slut.
Okay. Somebody in the comments said she would let Too Short say it.
I wouldn't even let Too Short do it.
What the fuck did you say, Ray? Did you say funky taco?
No,
what did you say?
Funky cockhole.
Funky cockhole. Who the fuck would say that?
People say weird
Ray
shit.
Ray has obviously said it before.
No, I don't. I don't say that during sex.
That split out a little bit.
People say that
that's not something that somebody would say during sex, bro.
Oh, they definitely
funky
do.
Cockhole.
People say the weirdest shit during
cockhole.
sex. Yeah, take this dick, you funky cockhole.
Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm sick of your shit.
You have
Stop
to,
it, bro.
For real. Yeah, no.
Ain't nobody said that, bro.
I don't say
that. Somebody might say something
I speak vulgar, but not like that.
You call somebody you call somebody you nasty slut.
Yeah. Take this dick, stupid bitch.
He's lying. He ain't gonna say that. He just said he ain't calling her no bitch.
Yeah, like you
could have left out the stupid bitch. And he definitely ain't calling her stupid. Boy, that'd be funny as a motherfucker though. What?
Call somebody stupid.
Yeah, you stupid bitch.
Take it, stupid. Nah, I'm gonna pass for that one. Not the name calling. All right, well, Meg Thee Stallion, we're earlier in the news cycle. She was in the news for something very positive. Meg Thee Stallion.
Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah, so
shout out to Meg Thee Stallion.
Big, you know, to stay on top.
No, I said shout out to Meg Thee Stallion.
She said okay, nigga.
Like what?
All right. I just want to make sure y'all heard that. Shout out.
Yeah, we heard it. You said it 5 times, motherfucker.
Right. Like, nigga, what? Do you want to say it again?
What happened?
Just get it off your chest.
What happened with the Stallion?
Since you want to keep interrupting me, nigga. Goddamn.
I'm asking what happened now. I just want to make sure we heard that.
Okay, thank you. She graduated from college, which I was saying was a big deal because she stayed on top of her career, and still, you know, managed to graduate. And, you know, even after that, she's making some foundations and making some moves to make sure that other people that she graduated, you know, when they come out of school, they'll have jobs, they'll have resources.
Cash, that's all sweet and everything, but my nigga told her to dance.
Okay, I was trying to get to it.
Stop, bro. Stop this shit right fucking now. Stop this shit, bro. Stop.
Hey, I know. Oh my God. He told her to dance, bitch. Like, oh my God.
He said dance before I shoot you.
Bitch.
Wait a minute, man. Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion and graduating with a college degree, because that's not an easy task. And she's giving back to the community. She's immediately providing jobs for folks and starting foundations.
We gotta answer this now. Wait, what? He who? Tory Lanez, as he shot at her feet or shot at the ground, whichever one y'all want to argue about. He allegedly said, "Dance, bitch, dance."
There's the trial has started for Tory Lanez.
The trial has started, and that's what was alleged.
And they've been in court this week. And Ray, boy, Ray, I'm sick of your shit. That's not funny. I shouldn't be laughing at that.
It's
but
not funny.
What they saying is there's been testimony that said that this was what he shouted as the shots rang off. And they said that one of the police testified this. Now, again, I've said this. I went on record. I've went on record. I've said it on social media that whatever they saying he did, I believe he did that shit. but I do have a question. How could one of the responding officers be testifying what he said during the
There's no way.
incident?
Yeah, there's no way.
Right.
Unless he's repeating something that was said at the scene and
That was
giving
said,
that. Yeah, but there's no way that they physically heard that themselves.
But that's what's in the headlines with him saying that Tory Lanez said to dance bitch. Those headlines are coming from the police officer's testimony.
Hold on.
I wonder if that was, like when they came to the scene, if that was something that was said, a statement that was made.
Yeah. Hold on, let's see.
Because
they saying
that shit was funny as fuck.
Testimony.
That was from the interview.
Funny,
Stop. That was
shit
from
is
the
funny.
interview. It says an intoxicated Tory Lanez allegedly shouted "dance bitch" before shooting at the feet of Megan Thee Stallion, according to testimony from blah blah blah, who interviewed Megan after the incident.
Oh yeah, that's
so
funny.
That's from the interview after.
It's from Megan's. It's from Megan's statement to the police.
Yeah, that's Megan's statement. Yep.
I don't blame him.
All right, cool. Well, God
no,
damn it, Ray.
Okay,
so I'm gonna go back to what I was saying here. I believe he did it. I'm not in on the court proceedings. Tory Lanez, he put a tweet out there. He was saying that his attorney team for 45 minutes presented all sorts of evidence that was contradicting to the the other side's statements, but I don't believe none of that shit. So we still gotta wait on the results of this trial. But I do believe that Tory Lanez, whether he shot her directly in the foot or started shooting at the ground and screaming at her that she needed to dance, bitch, I do believe he did all of that shit. And some of them fragments might have hit her foot or whatever. But the point of the matter is, one of the charges that Tory Lanez got is he's charged with possession of an illegal weapon. So they did find a weapon at the scene. And
so he'll get deported, right?
Yeah, because he's definitely not an American. He's a fucking Canadian. And that's, you know what? I know I was one of Tory Lanez's biggest fucking supporters, but I was also one of Drake's biggest supporters. But you don't have that luxury to become corny when you a fucking Canadian. You're not even from here. Y'all can call it racist or whatever the fuck y'all want to call it, but you're not from here, so you don't have that luxury, that freedom to have some corny shit associated with your name when you're not from here. He's a fucking Canadian. So at the very least, if he's found guilty,
he's a Canadian. He's a Canadian that made an American dance.
No, but listen to what I'm saying though. What I'm saying is, at the very least, if he's convicted, at the very least, they might fucking deport him. If he's an American, they can't deport him nowhere. They can charge him. They can do whatever they gonna want, do whatever they gonna do. But if he's from here, they can't send him back nowhere. That's the case for fucking Tory Lanez. He can get fucking kicked out of this country and banned and blackballed from even being in America, doing that crazy ass shit.
Hey, can we get an honest poll? And I want y'all to be honest. Don't be fake, because we're on air. Hearing that, did you not think it was funny?
Dance bitch?
Yeah, dance bitch.
That's not funny. It's funny in a morbid way. Can we say that? Can we just all agree to that? It is very funny in a morbid way. Yeah.
So here's the problem. Here's the problem that I have with it. I have a problem with it because it doesn't sound natural. It sounds like if he really said it, he would have said bitch dance instead of dance bitch. It doesn't sound natural.
Drunk? Yes, it does. Dance bitch. What do you mean?
Dance bitch.
Dance. That doesn't sound natural.
Dance bitch. That sounds more natural.
Dance.
No, dance bitch
don't sound natural.
Like she was up there doing her little shit, testing out her knees, and he's like, dance bitch,
Yeah, it don't sound right if you say,
hey, dance bitch.
Cash. Are you?
Hey, you better get your ass up there and dance, bitch. No, Tory, don't. Why you want me to?
Go to
bitch, dance before I shoot this
motherfucker. Cut it off.
Cash, are you drunk?
What?
Are you intoxicated?
No.
Okay, I am. And right now, it feels more natural if I was to say bitch dance versus dance bitch.
Okay. Just because you're old and weird, sorry. Want a cookie? Like, what are you?
Ray, put me on that.
The popper at the mall is going down. Yellow's hella active, got it popping for the town. You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? It's going down. Slides, hoodies, jerseys, t-shirts, repping the town. I'm KC from the trunk and the ground. Started at the View, now I'm booming through the town. 86 at Ward Parkway is going down. Don't forget 1809 Vine is downtown. Store number 2, spin, plan, and change. All I do is hustle, I don't play too many games. Prospect Ave. All we do is cruise. Come up to the store, buy some merch for your shoes. Gates and Sons, yeah, I made a deal. Had a little dream, then I made it real. Now I'm at the mall, Activella. If you need directions, you can call on my cell. The popper at the mall is going down. Yellow's hella active, got it popping for the town. Meet me at the mall, 8600 Ward Parkway. If you didn't make the grand opening, pull up on me. Spin Planet, you hear me?
I'm sorry. I was trying to hurry and finish chewing before the commercial.
I didn't even know we was back. That was a quick commercial break. Hey, but she called you old and weird.
She did call me old and weird. Ray, you thought that was funny? You thought that was funny, nigga?
I've been laughing since the commercial break, bro. She said you just old and weird.
Because listen, Ray, are you laughing at the weird part? Because you just as old as me, motherfucker.
No, everything. It don't matter.
Combination.
Everything. Old and weird. That combination together just killed you. How do you
O.W. Holly.
How are you going to respond to that?
That's got to be your next name, your next screen name.
Producer. You see that guy in the comments, KC Lee? Block him, and I'm about to report him to Facebook, Instagram, and the whole metaverse.
Hey,
Ray,
what's up?
Ray, stop doing that, bro. You should stop. Okay, here we go.
If your dude was just doing something, playing around, and he was like, "Dance, bitch," would that turn you on?
Stop. She just told you that if a nigga call her a bitch, it's gonna turn her all the way off.
Bitch dance, or would it be bitch dance? That would turn me
dance,
off.
Bitch.
Dance, bitch. Nah, it ain't gonna work for me.
That wouldn't turn. What if he said?
Cash, you saying if he said dance, that might be a different fact.
It might no.
What if he say? Well, okay. What if he got the gun and he say, "Dance, little mama"?
You're not gonna point no gun at me. First of all, like no.
So
once you pull the gun out, we got a problem.
So you don't like role playing or doing none of shit.
We not role playing with no
weapon.
That is
role playing. He's acting
not
like
with
a
gun.
pimp.
Well, not with a gun.
He's acting like a pimp though.
Can he
A
be
pimp ain't playing around with no gun in front of his window.
Can he be a pimp
Stop
with a
that,
paddle?
bro.
With a paddle?
A paddle?
Maybe.
Oh, that sounds like a slave.
What the fuck type of sick shit? Cash. A paddle?
Yeah.
I'm saying if I gotta choose a weapon, I'm not gonna choose a gun. Like, why can't it be like a paddle
You
or
be
like
acting like Harriet Tubman during sex?
No.
Be trying to find that North Star down there. Yeah.
Wow.
That's really funny to me.
What type of sick shit? Cash.
Ray, Ro, y'all don't, act like Eddie Murphy coming to America.
No, you know who you act like?
Yeah,
wait, Holly.
Have her stand on one leg and bark.
No, absolutely
you have
not.
little beads on, and y'all don't,
Go ahead, Cash.
Come watch the royal penis and all of that. No, none of
that. No, Cash.
Yes,
Cash. Let me. You know what I just figured out about you? because you got these fingernails on, and you said that they were your Christmas nails.
Yeah.
And they real dark and
they're not dark.
Sinister.
Let me see your nails.
A Nightmare Before Christmas.
Let us see your nail. Oh, damn. Oh, yes, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Thank you.
Okay, so look, this is what I just figured out. You are the equivalent of a gothic black chick. You gothic.
Ooh.
Like them white gothic girls.
What?
You dark.
She ain't
you got
dark.
These fucking.
How am I dark?
No, I'm talking about dark. I'm not talking about her complexion.
We know what you're talking about. We're not dumb. She's not dark though.
You don't think that Cash is like the goth chick?
No. Cash is more of one of those people.
I'm more earthy than anything.
I was about to say she's one of those return to the earth type people that I come from the earth, I come from the dirt, spiritual type, witches.
This is Nightmare Before
fucking
Christmas.
Black nails. She got fucking black nails, and she says that it's her Christmas nails.
Yeah,
Nightmare
she's just a
Before
witch.
Christmas. That's one of my favorite movies. Like, how do you don't get it? Like, Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's why she called you old and weird.
Boom. What you say? He drunk. There we go. Because he don't get it. He drunk.
Yep.
He be drunk.
She called you old and weird. Yeah, she don't give me gothic vibes at all.
My fucking co-hosts, the people in the comments.
They recognize.
I'm just saying she don't give gothic vibes. She don't wear black all the time. Like people who give gothic vibes,
like
they're always in black. Their eyes shadow be black.
That's the white. That's the white goth. That's the white goth chicks though. The black people do that too. The black gothic chicks, they got a different type of swag. That's Cash.
Oh, all right. So I guess you just gotta agree, Cash.
There go that drink. Look, what are you pouring? It's already drink in the cup. Like, what do you need to pour liquor on top of liquor for?
He's going through things. Don't judge him.
It's half full.
Just drink out the bottle at this point. I bet she knows curses make her do quit standing and some more shit. Make them quit standing. What that mean?
Well, Ray said that you was a witch, and so niggas in the comments are saying
quit standing. Okay, anyway, we moving on. Let's get into our main topic tonight. Okay, if you've noticed, our show tonight is called Dating IRL, which is, our little clever way, of kind of relating how dating has kind of moved into an online form. That's just kind of the norm now. Of course, you still meet people out and about, but it's a little bit more common to meet people online. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. Well, Holly, you're not there, but kind of where we're at now. And, what's the chuckle?
You always got to find a way to pinpoint your bullying efforts on me.
I'm not pinpointing. I'm just stating the obvious. Is that not correct?
Ask your questions, Cash, because maybe I'm an expert on these matters.
Oh, you're definitely an expert as far as dating online.
Ray,
is there more to that? All right. Okay. So
Ray, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just saying. Black Planet days.
Yeah, online dating is not new. It's not new at all.
Right, at all.
But I feel like now it's just kind of like, at first it used to be like a taboo. Remember how people wouldn't want to say like they met somebody online, they kind of sneak around the topic. But now it's just like, it's a comfortable thing. Like, yeah, I met them on such and such, So
Is it?
I don't see how it's not. I don't think people are kind of ashamed now to be like, I met this person, they jumped in my DM.
Online.
I don't think it's taboo anymore.
Okay.
Why do women get upset then if men, if this is the age that we're going to dating online, why do women get upset when men DM them?
I don't think it's that women get upset, but you will have men that will literally be in your inbox and it's like, hi. They see that you open it, don't respond. Hello.
Whoa, do you see this comment?
Good morning.
Or how did we get on this? Do you see this comment?
So women meant to eat ass and open either. Whoa.
Where did that come from?
It sounds like one of the commenters got something to get off his fucking chest.
If he enjoys eating ass, that's a hobby that he enjoys.
Hey, Brandon. Hey, bro. Click on the link in the comments because we'd like you to elaborate on this. Call in and
he was talking about how people wouldn't admit to dating online or meeting somebody.
Yeah, but
online.
how did he go from meeting somebody online to eating ass?
That was a big jump.
I mean, I get what he's saying. He basically saying people just won't admit to things that they do.
But that was still a big jump.
Yeah, on a public forum. And eating ass is one of them that some men just won't admit to. But there are other men who will openly say they eat ass. You know, I stand as one of the men who has never ate ass in his life. You know, I just...
Wait, what'd you say, Ray?
I stand as one of the men who has never ate ass in his life. You know, and Ro, you know me, I was a late bloomer with even just eating vagina.
Pussy. That's what I was going to bring up. This is real monumental. So I believe you because it took you I think you just turned what, 40? You turned 42?
Correct.
I didn't mean to put your age out there, but I did.
No, I don't lie about my age. I don't lie about my age.
So you 42 now. It took you 41 years and 6 months before you even admitted to eating pussy.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. No, I admitted it before. It was just younger days. I wasn't doing it.
Keep living, Ray. You gotta evolve.
I wasn't doing it younger days. But before now, I admitted that I ate coochie before. I'm just not like most men. Yeah, I'm not like most men that
Ray, you was in your 30s before you ever admitted to eating pussy.
Because that was when I did it.
Okay.
So you
So let's say this.
I would never.
So let me. See, listen.
I would never eat ass. I never said I would never eat pussy.
Yes, you did, nigga.
No, I did not.
Yes, you fucking did.
No, I did not. I had never said I would never eat pussy.
Oh my God.
I said that I did not do it at that time. That's what I said. I just didn't do it at that time.
Where the fucking homies at?
I've never said I would never eat coochie. Some niggas use that as a thing to get girls. I didn't use that as, let me eat your coochie, get a number. No. Put your number in my phone and we gonna talk. That's how I got the girls.
Ray, you said it, nigga. Back in the day, you said, I will never eat pussy. You said that, nigga.
I did not say that. I said during that time frame. During that time frame, I would not. That wasn't my thing. But I didn't say never.
Ray, but if you want to be honest, you used to say, I don't have to eat pussy, nigga, because my dick's so good.
But that's
what your whole thing was.
But that's not saying I would never. By the way, that's not saying I would never do it though. I'm saying my dick was good enough to where I didn't have to. It was other niggas that I ain't even gonna say nothing or look at that had to eat coochie because they didn't have this motherfucking slacker like me. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they didn't want my video to get uploaded.
Cash, he fucking lying. That nigga used to say it. Point blank, period. I will never eat pussy. The same way he's saying he'll never eat ass. He used to say,
I'm never gonna eat ass.
Never say never.
Yeah, I heard you say that about pussy, nigga.
I know.
I heard you say that about pussy, nigga.
Never say never.
I know how much space I got from the coochie to the asshole.
Okay.
I ain't touching the asshole. It's just disgusting.
You gonna slowly evolve your way down.
It ain't gonna do it. And if she ever try to push it up on me, I'm gonna shoot her right in her motherfucking asshole. That's just not something that literally, that's one thing. The vagina area, I just wasn't there yet. Like some of the other homies, they were there. I wasn't there yet. Yeah. I was more about slanging his dick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Where other niggas, they were about pleasing women. I didn't give a fuck if you was pleased.
I wanted to talk about dating. I don't know how we got here. Like,
because this is a part of dating.
Yeah, like not instantly. Jesus Christ, we could have at least talked about a dinner.
What?
First.
Man, back in Black Planet, you could DM a girl and I'll fuck her the same night. What?
I said dating, not hooking up.
So, all right. What's your question? What's your question then, Cash? Go ahead and ask us questions then, so we can stay on your.
But I asked you a question. And
you we should get into the rules of it then. What did you ask me?
I said, why do women get upset when men hop in their DM if we're talking about online dating?
I did. Well, and I was answering that, but I think I got interrupted. It's not that we get upset, but it's like the multiple messages when you see that the interest is not there. So that's just like, approaching a woman in person over and over and over.
When you say that you can see that the interest is not there, you mean if a woman doesn't respond to your first 10 messages?
Yeah, then why would you continue to send 100 more?
Because he's showing you that he's interested. That, to me, women says they like effort. Y'all say y'all like effort. That man is showing effort.
No.
I think it's just like one of the commenters said, like, if it's not a man that they want the attention from, then they get upset. Is that what's going on with women?
I mean, that's not just women. That's with men, too.
But that's true,
You're not going to take the advances of a woman that you don't really feel, that you don't like.
But I'm not going to
leave. I don't know if men.
You ain't never.
I don't know if men get upset.
Nope. I respond regardless if I like the woman or not. If she says, "Hey, how was your day?" I'm going to respond. Now, if it goes somewhere I don't want it to go, then that's when I end it. But I don't leave them on red like women do. And I will say this as well. What he said is very true. In the comments, what he said as far as women, if they're not attracted to you or whatever, they won't respond. That's true, because I've never in my life, and I'm not being cocky, but I've never in life been left on red. Never.
I knew that was going there.
I don't cash though. I don't DM a whole bunch of chicks either. I'm not like these other niggas. Yeah. But every chick who I've ever inboxed, they've responded one way or another. I'm not saying I fucked them. I'm not saying I got their number, but they responded.
I mean, I just think no response is a response.
No response is disrespectful.
No.
Yeah.
If you don't respond to me, the next man is gonna be you dumb bitch.
Yeah. So is that the move? Nah, I ain't never done that. Right? Is that really the move? If somebody leaves you on red and doesn't respond, right? Are you really coming back with disrespect? Because that seems to be the culture in the online dating shit.
It's hard.
Oh, go ahead.
It's hard to give an answer because I've never been left on red, but I would not disrespect a woman because she did not respond. What I would do is probably follow up and say something else if I was that interested, but I'm not going to disrespect her or nothing like that because she didn't respond.
I mean, but after a few responses, you're done, right? You're not just going to constantly be like,
it's two.
Hello. Oh,
yeah,
so you're not going to answer me?
I don't say hello. I say some shit that kind of get their attention. That's probably why they respond. Like, I say some shit like, "Hey, you want to see this dick?" Something like that.
Don't do that.
He don't say that. Listen, I do think
you think that men don't do that, but they really do. I've had that done. Like this guy, he was like, "Hi."
Okay, but listen, no, wait.
It was full on video.
But Cash, I will say this, and it's just piggybacking off of what Ray is talking about. There are and there must be a group of men in the population where they're sending these type of things and they don't get responded to. But just like Ray said, I don't know if I'm familiar with that. Like anytime I've ever responded, and so for us, it becomes it's not a cocky thing. Like what Ray said, he told you that it's not a cocky thing, but it's one of those things where we don't understand it, and we see women post. Women will post like screenshots of their DMs of them getting harassed by a man that they not interested in or they don't want the attention from. And what I'm saying is, where does that happen, right? Like what is it that determines whether or not you get a message from a man and you are welcoming that attention or you don't want it? Because just like
everybody does. When somebody sends you a message, what's the first thing you do if you don't know who they are? You're going to go to their page.
You go and look at them.
Look through their page. You go, look at their pictures, whatever you're looking for, and you're going to base your interest off of that. If I go to your page and I don't see anything that interests me, why am I going to respond? Why would I even lead you on? Why would I?
But what are you looking for? Are you looking at the way that person looks? Are you looking at the type of content that they're posting? What are you looking for in terms of?
It's a combination of all of that. Like, you can look good, but if I go on your page and everything is bitch this, fuck these bitches, women ain't shit, da da da, then no, I don't want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a combination of all of that for me.
I mean, I get that women, they don't want to be disrespected. They don't want, men to just be sending dick pics to them or whatnot. But when men are being respectful and they're saying, hey, good morning, beautiful, why is it that you just, regardless of what he looks like, regardless if you're interested, is it really that big of a deal? Just say, thank you for the compliment. And then, hey, I'm not interested. Hey, I have a man. Whatever may be the case, instead of just. I
think it's that easy all the time. That's really funny to me that men.
No, what I'm saying, Ray is saying some real shit, because y'all act like that's what y'all do. Where y'all always just courteous and respond to them with some sort of gentle, respectful
because
response.
With some men, and you can tell when they're not going to let off from you going on that one little response. Some men, once you let them in just a little bit, they try to bust the door wide open. So I can be like, thank you for, calling me beautiful, but I have a person. Oh, okay, well, we just can't be friends. We still can't talk. I'm just asking how your day is. What if he messed up? So it just snowballs.
Is that Ray the jerk? Is that Ray the jerk responding? Because that sounds like some shit Ray would do.
No, I don't. I've never told a girl we can just be friends. I tell them I don't give a fuck about your nigga. That's what I would say.
Okay, well, your nigga ain't got to know. We can still. So it just snowballs. So that's why it just sometimes it's easier to just be like.
I mean, I get what you're saying, Cash, because they will continue on even after you say you have a man. At that point, that's when ignoring them is not bad, because you've already said, hey, I have a man, or you said I'm not interested. If they keep on after that, then you have every right to ignore them. I'm just referring to that initial conversation when he first just say hello, beautiful. You can say thank you for the compliment. I have a man. That's wrong.
And
how do you know you're not leaving your king on red?
What?
How do you know you're not leaving your king on red?
Taking the chance. Shit, I don't know. I guess
they took a chance. And y'all shooting.
No, I said I'm taking a chance, but I feel like if I go to your page and if I don't have an initial interest in you, I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to sit up here and act like this is going to go somewhere that it's not.
So,
because that's when problems happen.
So then that brings me to like, okay, what's the difference between somebody approaching you in a real life setting versus approaching you online? Because when they approach you in a real life setting, you don't have that to go off of. You don't have some sort of history lesson or fact check that you can do when somebody just approaches you in a real life situation.
And in some instances, it's harder online because online, in life. In real life, because I can't instantly kind of look up and see the person that you are. But
so is that what you prefer? Do you prefer meeting somebody in a real life situation versus online?
Sometimes I think I prefer online because I can do that research in that moment.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this, Cash.
Yeah.
If someone saw you at the club and didn't speak there, but then they went back to social media and said, hey, I saw you at Ray's party this weekend. Would that offend you? Would you prefer them to come see you, in person, or does that matter?
That's a good question.
Is it somebody that I know or somebody that
it's a stranger? Somebody that saw you at my party, but they didn't come up and approach you, but they went back on Facebook.
I don't think I'm gonna feel offended. No.
Okay. Because that's something I've heard women. Yeah, I heard women don't like that.
Like they don't like when they would prefer for you to walk up to them in person or at the spot versus hitting them later online because you might not have wanted to approach them or whatever. That is a thing. He is absolutely right.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't feel any type of way. I've had people say that before, like, hey, I saw you out, da da da. I didn't feel like, it didn't give me any type of feeling, not for real.
One of the comments said, what do y'all think about Toby, however you pronounce that name, saying he wasn't interested in his wife when they first met and she wouldn't leave him alone?
I've been seeing that story everywhere, and she went after what she wanted. I mean, she went after what she wanted. Like, most people can't do that. Yeah, I mean, most people can't do that. Most people won't do that. Once they feel rejected, most people just kind of move on. But, she kind of felt like that's what she really wanted, and she went for it.
And it wasn't like, she was just chasing after him and she wasn't in failed relationships of her own. Like, they both were in other relationships during those times, and she just kept pressing the issue, like, she felt like that they should be together. However they got to that point in their journey, I ain't got no issue with that. Everybody's
Right.
journey is not the
Yeah,
same,
I'm
and
gonna say
everybody's
everybody's love
relationship is not the
story is
same.
different.
So my thing is, if he didn't realize that she was the woman for him at one particular time in his life, but he realized it later, these folks have a beautiful relationship, a beautiful family now. So I ain't got no issue with it. I ain't
Right.
got no issue with that at all.
I mean,
And
I
look,
can see how for some people it don't work, but for them
I
it
think
did.
we got.
Everybody wants this fairy tale journey, but
I think we got one of
everybody's
the
journey ain't the
viewers.
same.
I think we got one of the viewers that's wanting to share their opinion. Are we able to bring him on, producer?
Did he answer? I don't think so.
Who we got backstage? It looked like we got
It's
Brandon
Brandon.
backstage.
Is
Brandon,
he,
what's up, bro?
is he
You
willing to
gonna hop on and
come
rap
on?
with us?
Did they
Maybe
come
he
on?
just clicked on the the
maybe he
link
just clicked on the
to comment or something.
Okay, yeah, he said he's going.
Oh, they said he's gone.
But yeah, I mean,
all right, cool. Brandon,
look, when you first meet
Brandon, I'm
somebody,
sick of your shit.
when you first meet somebody, you may not like them. How you develop into loving them and being that type of that love. It may not be that from the jump. That, and that's okay. If a man says or a woman says, "Oh, I didn't like him like that," how many women have said that about men? Oh, I just wasn't interested in him. I thought he was just a little nerdy, a friend zone guy, and then look at where we're at now. So one thing about America, they're definitely going to, especially when it comes to a man, they're going to escalate and exaggerate situations to make it seem like he's just this bad person. No, that's their love story.
They use that narrative about struggle love, and black men have to put women through or see a woman go through certain struggles before they can really love them. So that was one of those opportunities with Toby where they use that same narrative to kind of attack his situation. But I ain't got no problem with that, because at the end of the day, though, that couple, they were given an interview about their journey, and at the end of the day, I'm looking at the end result. They have a beautiful family and a beautiful relationship now in today's times. So I don't give a fuck about what it took.
I think people just took little clips and pieces of it without watching the whole thing.
Without watching the whole interview and the whole narrative. That's right.
Yeah.
Let's bring Brandon on the
he's back
on the show. Look like he's back. Brandon,
what's up, everybody?
What's up? One of the great poets here in Kansas City. What's up, Brandon?
Not much. What's going on, fam? The new Renaissance eras. What's up, Brandon? What's up, Mr. Amazing? My dog. What's the deal, baby?
Did you have to go in your car to get away from your girl?
Oh, I'm single.
Oh, okay. So
okay, what were you hopping on? What was your opinion?
Overall, because I was saying it in the chat, a lot of people don't realize you get the energy you beget, right? So like I was listening to Ray talk about how we was all talking about how certain energy gets certain energy, right? So there are women out there who literally are saying they're lonely, looking for love, this, that, and the other, but it's a certain individual or type of people that they are hoping to attract. And so you can't always give them the good morning queens, good morning beautifuls, because they're not built for that. Just as the same as if you're looking at a woman and you clearly are trying to go after her because she's posting titties and cleavage shit like that, what are you expecting in dating when this is the type of person that you're putting yourself out there as? Now, I'm not saying that's correct. I'm not saying that's fair. The shit's kind of fucked up. At the same time, it's like, what are you truly looking for when you present yourself as wanting to date online? What is the energy that you're giving off and the energy that you're looking to receive in return? That's a
just dating online in general is what you're saying.
Right.
Hold on, did we lose
I've had those same women that I've tried that out, because I'm not going to pretend like I haven't been an inbox bandit at some point in my career. But there are women that
hold on, Amazing. You called yourself a fucking bandit, an inbox bandit, my nigga.
Let's be honest. I've been single for a minute, so here's there been women that I look at, gorgeous, beautiful, fine, and I want to shoot my jumper. Like, hey, how you doing? And
Are
it's
you
not
shooting
necessarily
from the free throw or the 3-point line?
I shoot from whatever. I'm Steph Curry at shooting the shot. I have no fucks and fear. And then
have you been left on red?
Nigga. That mean you making a lot of shots too, then, nigga.
I have I am literally.
Right. What's your average?
I'm gonna say I'm a 47%er. I'm gonna say that.
That's mighty high. So when you say 47%, are you referring to them responding to your message, or are you fucking them?
Or hitting them?
Oh my God.
This nigga Ray.
Yeah, are you closing the deal? You gotta close the deal.
Are you fucking amazing?
I am not getting ready to tell all that business. Just know that
on closing the deal. We just need a number. Just give us a little number.
On gaining someone's actual interest, I'm gonna say 45.
That ain't what we said.
And that's just responding to your message, right?
Right. Because it could be a woman that I could say is ready to fuck me, and then I might find something in conversation where before we take clothes off to say, you know what? Something about you says crazy bitch. Or nah, something about you says don't wash your pussy enough today. Or it could just be the level of intelligence or conversation. I get turned off and I will find a reason to leave. I am that nigga.
I'm glad that you said that, because women don't believe men turn down sex. And we do. You know, just because you throwing it don't mean we always want it. It's something that could turn us off. Your conversation, the way could be even you just how quick you throwing it to us sometimes could be a turn off. It's different reasons why we be like, nah, I'm cool.
And then there are some women that genuinely I enjoy the conversation with them without actually trying to progress into closing the deal. So that's why when I say, if I say 47%, it's me talking about actually engaging in conversation, and the percentage decreases on if we're going to actually date, actually spend time together, actually fuck. Because so many variables change.
So amazing. Let me ask you this then, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer, because I'm a little confused over what's your preference. Do you prefer meeting somebody online versus meeting them in real life, IRL?
In real life, I actually would rather meet the person in person than to meet their representative online.
Okay. Because you don't think that people have representatives in real life?
Honestly, I think
maybe the producer took him off because he didn't like his answer.
Right.
You know the producer is known for that shit.
I'm gonna be honest. I think 47% is a bad number from inboxing a woman and getting a response. Yeah, that's a bad number. I think you should be up in the 80s percentile.
You should be in the 80s and
50%. You get left on red a lot,
because you got to understand, Cash. Me and Ray, we come from a different level of statistic in terms of interest, and so
Excuses.
King Elijah, you said that you need to be on this interview. If you're still in the room, you can click that link to join the conversation.
What you're talking about.
King Elijah.
So I don't know if I prefer one over the other. I don't know. Like
me personally, I don't care either way, because what I'm going to do is the same. Like if I don't know you, I will try to find you on social media to see your background. You know, if it's someone that I do already know or familiar with, then I'll be more comfortable going up to her, speaking to her in person. But chicks who I don't know, I will take that opportunity to find out about you and see what you post, because, people always say, oh, don't judge me from what I post. I'm different. what I post on social media, that's exactly
pretty much
how I am.
Yeah. I
Just
mean, it's some part of you felt that way, so you can't automatically just separate yourself from it. Where people be like, "Well, I'm different now because something about you felt that way, or you wouldn't have posted it." Yeah. I mean, it's the same with meeting somebody out in public. They can say, "Oh, I was just acting that way that day." No, like some part of you always acts that way. So I don't know if there's a difference in online versus traditional. I just think it's whichever convenient. If I see somebody out, I'm gonna say something. If I see somebody online, I'm gonna say something. So it just matters which is convenient, for real.
Yeah, because I say dumb shit, on social media where people would probably be like, "Oh my God, what's wrong with him? I wouldn't fuck with him," and that's fine. Don't fuck with me.
You probably shouldn't.
Yeah, don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? Because I'm not for everybody. You definitely have to have a sense of humor. Fuck with me, and if you are a serious person, then you're gonna be like, "This nigga's nuts." And I don't give a fuck. Don't talk to me.
I think I'd rather somebody look me up because I don't want you to be surprised. Like, go ahead, look me up, get all that information.
I get all that, but I'm sick of y'all shit. I have a problem with that because sometimes the shit I post on social media ain't got nothing to do with the mood that I'm in that day. So I get
there was a mood at one point, and you had to have felt that way at some point. You can't do that. You can't say
sometimes it's just for promotion of my social media persona.
But that's you. You a shit starter. So I'm gonna look at your page and I'm gonna clearly see that you're a shit starter. Regardless if you feel that way to the T, I still know that you're somebody who's like gonna start shit up.
Okay, so let me ask you this, because I'm out the dating game, and when I was in the dating game, I was really never really true because I never truly dated. I had a different philosophy on that in general, but I want to ask both of y'all this because y'all said that Ray, you said you're gonna do the same thing regardless if you meet him in real life or online. So is that something that you asking folks? When you do meet them in real life, are you asking for their social media profiles and information to see what they're doing online? You just go find it based.
Yeah.
So some Joe Goldberg shit is what y'all doing.
A little light stalking. That's it. Light stalking, little stalking.
But there's nothing wrong with that because you want to know who you're about to entertain. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
You're using it to your advantage. I mean, that's the good thing about the internet now. You get to look up shit that you couldn't look up before.
What do you think they do with me? They say, "Oh, I know Terrell. Let me go to his page or let me ask about him." There's no difference.
That's the first thing you're going to do. The first thing. It's the first thing I do now. Yeah.
Y'all really are admitting to being Joe Goldbergs.
What's so wrong with looking up someone to see, hey, what type of shit do they post?
Nothing.
Because y'all truly are sitting here and believing that you can get to know a person or find out who a person really is behind their social media.
No, we're not saying that. No, we're not saying that. We're saying
personality. You can get that's what we're seeing into who they are. I'm not going to say I'm going to know you 100%. Yeah,
it's an insight of who they are.
Yeah. I'm not going to say, I know you now.
Like with me, Ro, I talk shit. So someone going to my social media page, either they're going to say he's a funny guy or they're going to say he's an asshole. So depending on
nobody goes to your social media and says you're a funny guy. Everybody calls you an asshole.
No, trust me. I have people all the time. They look forward to my post because I'm funny. I do say some asshole shit. I say some asshole shit, but
did you see this nigga's post about his grandma?
That was funny. That was funny. Saying that, hey, y'all pray for my family. I just lost my grandma. And then saying, oh, she didn't die. I lost her in Hobby Lobby. That's funny. That ain't asshole. That's comedy.
There we go. Ray is a funny asshole. Can we say that?
Yeah, funny jerk. Exactly. So depending on how you receive it, one person is going to look at it as, oh, he's funny. Another person is going to look at it as, oh, he's a jerk. He's an asshole. So
and that's the case with everybody. Yeah. Some people gonna see you this way. Some people gonna see you another way.
I don't give a fuck. Next. because I'm never gonna change who I am for somebody. You're gonna take me for who I am.
I can do that.
Yeah, you know, people try to clown me for my outfit for my birthday party. And I'm like, do y'all realize I'm going to wear what I want? Because when I went and shop for it and I told this designer, hey, this is what I want, I knew people were gonna get it.
Listen.
Oh yeah.
No, anybody that has anything negative
Holly,
about my nigga Ray's. Yeah, I'm not a jerk.
You are a jerk.
I'm funny, but I'm not. I'm not a jerk. Now, let me say this. Because fuck that, Ray. Anybody that had anything negative to say about your outfit, and y'all can call me Jeffin or whatever.
So you're not a jerk?
I'm not a fucking jerk, but I'm trying to give Ray props for his outfit right now. So let me do it.
So you're not a jerk.
Ray, you did your thing. Cash, I'm fucking sick of your shit. I'm not a jerk. Okay? I'm the most reasonable jerk. I'm the most reasonable person on this staff.
What?
On this podcast, I'm the most reasonable person. I'm the most level-headed.
Okay, you know what?
Thank you, producer, because that was full of shit.
This is
that was definitely full of shit. Because he's not the
Holly
most
reminds me
person
of
at all.
Holly.
I wouldn't say Cash. I would not say he's a jerk, but he definitely is. What's the word? He's not a jerk, but he's belligerent. He's aggressive. With his opinion.
We're describing somebody, and I think we should end the show this way. Producer, can we?
But I wouldn't say jerk.
Yeah.
I'm a jerk.
Can we pull up who Holly, kind of puts us in the mind of? I just really feel like it's a perfect way.
Oh shit.
Wow.
So y'all make sure y'all
playing this shit.
Wow.
Y'all check us out on Facebook. I'm sick of your shit.
Who playing
Instagram.
Who
check us out on YouTube. Y'all have a great night.
Wow.
She got you, bro.
Y'all shit.
Why?